I went around LA looking for different places to play pickup soccer so I can test myself and see how I really match up against different levels of opposition. You guys always see me post about soccer, so I'm sure you've thought to yourself and wondered, how good is he really? And if you've never wondered that, well, you're about to find out regardless.
These games will vary from very pleasant experiences to some not so pleasant experiences. Not only will I be showing you guys how I play in different games, but I'm also going to be giving you guys my honest thoughts and opinion on each game and venue, while capturing the thoughts and opinions of other players and people throughout the different games, including that of my very own family.
Let's get started.
The first place we checked out was Lab 5, located in the city of Pacoima, and it's a soccer complex composed of multiple fields designed for five-a-side games, where every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, players gather around for pickups, and the players are separated into teams of 5 with different colored bibs, and every player receives a wristband after paying their $10 fee.
How's the competition looking, bro?
Tasty.
There's a bunch of like high schoolers here, bro. These kids look like they're straight out of high school. How you do, fellow kids?
How do you do, fellow kids? Now you blend in.
I blend in. Yeah. Just fresh cut. Yeah, we're 5 now with her, and she's 5th. We're 4.
Alright, you guys will be green.
So we got our bibs, we got our team together.
Look at this all-star team we're building right here.
A team composed of the homie Thibu, Tony, Michael, and Ava. And after setting up, it was finally time to test ourselves against the competition. Right away, we started developing some really good chemistry on the field, and it became apparent that with all the talent on this team, we were going to be a problem for all the other teams. Watching Thibu score his banger inspired me to try to score my own banger. Unfortunately, I missed and the ball set up perfectly for Thibu to score his second banger, but I technically get the assist on that one. The thing about these fields is that they're literally surrounded by net all over. It's a literal cage, so there's no such thing as out. So it's non-stop playing for 5 minutes until you hear somebody call out, which means that after 5 minutes, the winning team gets to stay on while the losing team has to step off and allow the next team to come in and challenge. Right away, this new team made it clear that they were not going to be an easy team to beat. Fortunately, all of our players did their part in scoring their fair share of bangers. With the fields being so small, it's common to see a lot of goals get banged in and just see high-scoring games in general. To the point where it's easy to lose track of the score, which we did. So we declared it a tie and we settled it by playing rock, paper, scissors, which of course, I lost for my team.
We're gonna go on to the loser's court, bro. We lost on rock, paper, scissors. And once these come out, so does the bees. Right here. We're on.
Since we didn't have a designated goalie for our team, we decided to take turns and rotate, having a different person be goalie for our team every game. And this time, it was my turn to stand in goal. With all the teams here being very good, I knew I was going to have a lot of action as a goalie. But as you'd expect, I was up for the challenge. Another important rule here is that you can actually pass it back to the goalie, who could then pick it up as many times as he'd like. It had been a couple minutes into the game and nobody had scored, so Thibu took it into his own hands and got himself another banger. Despite all the action I was seeing back there as a goalie, I still managed to find my way up the field and almost score my own goal. And in this occasion, I tried to be a little too clever and almost ended up giving away a goal. Fortunately, my team bailed me out. I got a couple more saves in, but I was unable to keep a clean sheet as I did eventually get scored on.
I found my new position, bro.
But you were blocking them like spam, bro.
After holding it down in goal, it was finally time to get back onto the field and put in the work defensively and offensively.
How many games have you won so far?
I lost track, man. We're on a roll, and hopefully our cameraman, after getting paid to do this, got all of them. 2 questions for you, too. What do you think of the competition so far, man?
It's just got me gassed.
Yeah? How fortunate do you feel to be on my team, bro?
Very. I'm glad this one called me up and texted me.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. We started like 2 hours late, or what is it, 1 hour late?
1 hour late.
But we're going strong. Picked up a couple of all-stars on the way.
Who's the best player besides you?
Honestly, there's no competition is really good, man. So nobody here is a bad player, to be honest. So
Yeah, but who's the best?
pleasantly surprised. Man.
Yeah.
I can't decide. I'll let you know at the end of the game.
All right.
We obtained ourselves another victory with our goalie making some crucial saves in the game.
My hand hurts so much.
We continued our winning streak and we were on a roll, but then this game came around. So the new team that we were playing actually needed a couple players, so they borrowed some of the players from the team that we had just beaten. So we knew that once again we were going to have to be at our best to be able to get the win. But the other team wanted to win as well. We managed to tie the game. It became a hard-fought battle, a well-contested game. But then this happened, in the very last play of the game.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
You got back. Stay on the goal, stay on the goal. That was time.
In my opinion, it should have counted as a goal, which would have been the winning goal for us.
What was the score? I lost track. What do you think? We got the VAR right here.
But we decided to peacefully step off, which gave me the perfect opportunity to interview my family, who happened to be watching me play.
¿Qué piensan de cómo voy jugando?
Muy bien. Muchas ganas.
Regular.
Normal.
Yo pienso que juegas muy bien. Se me hace bien distinto lo que es jugar en un espacio tan cerrado que jugar en campo abierto.
Yeah.
Y la verdad destacas mucho aquí y allá. Me da gusto y estoy orgulloso de ti.
Thank you. ¿Y qué piensan de la competencia?
La competencia es buena porque jugaron contra varios, ¿verdad? Contra varios equipos. La competencia es buena, pero la competencia entre ustedes se me hace mejor. Entre ustedes se deben de esforzar más para ser cada uno mejor que el otro.
Todos son muy buenos.
Now that's a lot of pressure. I can't disappoint for the rest of the game.
Oh man, that was a wholesome moment, bro. You like the Grinch, and your heart just grew like 3 sizes. And you're dressed like him too. You picked this color or what?
Nah, that's just what they gave us. They saw my financial status and they're like, this guy needs some green in his life. I left my precious sleeve right there.
Yeah.
It was once again time to get into the action. Unfortunately, I got a little too into the action, ended up crashing in with my own teammate, and the worst part is that they scored on us from that. But I did manage to get a goal back and tie the game for us. Unfortunately, this time it wasn't enough. But that's okay, because it gave us time to get some stretches in. And it was time for me to be goalie for my team once again. And not only was my talent and ability going to be on full display, but luck seemed to also be on my side. After catching the ball very clearly inside the box, no doubt about it, I tried to play a cheeky pass to Monk, but ended up giving the ball away. But I managed to clean up the mess that I made. And from that game to the next, we actually ended up losing Michael, who had to leave, so we replaced him with Christian, who, as we would later find out, was equally as good. So with the new recruit, it was time to get the game back into play. If this ball looks a little small to you guys, it's because it was. We actually had to start off with a size 4 until we eventually did get ourselves a size 5. We continued our streak of bangers. Not that one.
Oh, Alina, take notes. She just scored. Take notes.
But the other team had some bangers in them as well. And after hearing the precious words, it meant that we had won yet another game.
We're all fucking dead. These young guys, they last a long time. I last a long time too, but...
And we quickly move on to the next game. As we can tell, we were nearing the end of the night. And you can tell by the way some players' legs were already feeling heavy. So we knew this was going to be one of the last games of the night and one of our last opportunities to cement ourselves as the best team on the fields today. And of course, we all made sure to score one last goal for the night.
I think we're done, bro. I think everybody's done for the day. That was a good fight. That was a good fucking run. That was a good I want to ask you first, what did you think of the competition today?
I felt like our team was just unlucky with all the ties. There wasn't too much competition. If I'm really honest, I don't know. I feel like our team was good. Okay. I've been on teams that aren't good.
So you've been here before?
Yeah.
How often do you come?
Well, I play like internationally, so I'm here whenever I'm not playing internationally.
Shit, okay. What can you say about the vibe here?
I feel like it's good competition. I wish there were more girls out here though, because like as you saw today, I was the only girl. It's fun. I feel like if you want a good workout, it's a good workout. If you want to play against good competition, it's like fast paced, so you don't really. It's not like 11v11 where you can have time to rest.
Why was I the best one on the field?
Who said that? I thought you were good. I mean, I thought our whole team was good. I think we all had like different strengths, so I felt like with all the different strengths, we were a good team. So I feel like we were all good. I don't know. I wouldn't pick like one person.
I appreciate your time, baby.
Yeah.
Good meeting you.
Good meeting.
What did you think of my performance, bro?
Oh, I thought it was top tier, bro. If only we had some scouts right here for La Liga.
What, scouts fucking 12 years too late or what?
Appreciate you, though.
I just got stripped. Too bad I didn't get a good fucking run.
I was honestly very pleasantly surprised by what I encountered at Lab 5. The competition was really good, and everybody seemed to be friendly. Nobody was in there trying to be dirty. Nobody was playing dirty with each other. Even when the ball was in dispute, everybody was genuinely disputing the ball cleanly. We did have a couple of times where some of our players took some hits, took some falls, but even when somebody did go down, everybody made sure that that player was okay. So overall, very pleasant experience. And with that, it was time to get our last stretches in of the night, clap to the fans, and move on to our next location.
Place we're at is one of the most competitive places to play in the world. You guessed it, Mar Vista.
Mar Vista Park is a public park located in the city of Mar Vista near Santa Monica, and it seems to be a public park for anybody to be able to come in and play at will.
They even got kids. I hate kids. Competition, as you can see, is slowly starting to gather around, slowly making its way. Let's see how it goes.
Since it is a public park, it is free to play here, and even pickups are free, and they seem to have pickups here every week from Tuesday to Friday, starting at 2:30 p.m.
I never play anywhere without these sleeves.
After running a couple laps to warm up, I decided to join this circle of players passing the ball around to get some touches in while everything was being set up. It is worth noting that despite all the goals that are available to use, for pickups they actually opt to use cones to mark the goals. So 2 cones are placed on each side of the field, and the ball can't go in any higher than the top of the cone. So when the ball is put between the 2 cones, that'll be marked as a goal. After setting everything up, it was finally time to get into the action, and we decided to use a shirts versus skins system as everyone was wearing all types of colors and nobody had any kind of bib or penny to differentiate the teams. Right away, you notice how crowded it is as we were playing games of 9-on-9 in a space that's a little bit less than half of a normal field. It actually took me a couple minutes to get my first touches of the game in. And it actually only took us a couple minutes to realize that it was getting way too crowded as more people kept trying to join the game. So we decided to split up into 3 teams of 9 and have a little rotation going, and we were finally able to get back into the action. But another thing you notice right away is that these people complain about everything. And I mean everything. But you guys know me, little friendly old me. I'm not here to mess with anybody. I'm not here to get involved. I'm just here to play my game. I'm just here to test out the competition. I'm just here to play my football. So I wasn't messing with anybody. I wasn't saying anything to anybody. I wasn't going in hard on anybody. Nah, that was all body. That was clean body to body. You can clearly tell in the replay that was a legal tackle, which is why literally nobody stopped to call a foul because everybody knew that it was body to body. I even went up to him trying to ask him if he was okay, but he ignored me, so we moved on. The way the rotation works here is we play games of 10 minutes, and the team that's up after the 10 minutes or the team that scores twice gets to stay on. So after getting scored on for the second time, it was our time to step off the field.
Where is it coming from now? Where is it coming from?
Last play, guys. Last play.
Clearly, the competition here is very friendly.
And upon returning to the action, it was our turn to be skins. Got a couple of touches in while being shirtless. Unfortunately, being skins didn't last very long as we did score twice in a couple minutes and we were able to put our shirts back on. And of course my sleeve. We got some more touches in, a couple pieces of really good distribution, and of course some more complaining in case we hadn't had enough already.
These guys are crazy. No type of friendliness. Keep the camera on me, bro. I'm about to score a goal. Shit's crowded as fuck. How am I looking so far?
Spiffy, bro.
Fantastic. That's all I need to hear.
What are you thinking so far, bro?
Honestly, it's not bad, man. Like, the competition is pretty good, pretty solid. A couple of really good physiques playing for the skins. The competition is good, but the vibe is just toxic, man. Like, nobody here respects anybody. Everybody's just here, like, to try to kill the other person and just put them down. Like, they just want to be, like, their 13th reason why. As you can see, like, everybody's out here. It looks like most of these people are from the community. I don't know what kind of community this is. I don't think they're friendly neighbors with each other because all they do is just talk mad shit. But the competition's not bad. I mean, if you're looking for, like, a solid place to come play, and you don't want to pay anything, this is free. Nobody's paying anything. It's free to come just get insulted, get some dubs. Or else, depending on what team you're on. I should probably be in there defending because my team's about to get scored on one more time. So,
Say it ain't so.
let me just go save them one last time. He got scared. He saw me coming on. I think they're all.
They're done?
all good.
Wow.
Look at that.
That was nice.
Effortless. Do you mind just telling us your name?
My name is Dexter.
Dexter. Nice to meet you, Dexter. Do you come here often to Mar Vista?
Not all that frequently.
Oh shit! My bad. I realized I'm a professional. I got the mic on mine, and I'm not even doing.
Yeah, I go to school in Oregon. Play a lot of pickup up there. This is my 6th time coming out to Mar Vista.
What do you think of the competition here?
It's very competitive. There's a good amount of competition. A lot amount of people that really want to win, that don't like losing, for sure. A lot of people push me to be better. A lot of people trash talk, you know, all the stuff you find in pickup.
How do you like coming here, personally?
I mean, Mar Vista's nice. It's the park that I've been coming to since I was like 2-3 years old, so I've got memories here. I don't really like the field very much. It's hard, and it's not meant for studs. It's definitely a turf field.
Let me ask you one last question. What did you think of my performance, personally?
You were
honestly.
You were pretty good. I can't say you found maybe a couple misplaced passes, but other than that, you were definitely very good.
What does he know? What does he know about soccer? No, I appreciate the honesty, man.
What's your name?
Luis.
Luis, nice to meet you.
Thank you for your time, man.
The last place we checked out was Harbor Sports Complex, located in Wilmington, which I actually found this through an app, the Pezzo app, which we'll hear more about later on. I was actually one of the last players on the field, so I quickly took my position, met some of my teammates, and we threw it right back to 1950 as we separated into black and white shirts, that is, and we got the game on its way. I was allowed to play my natural position, which is center mid, so right away we started dictating the tempo of the game, started distributing a couple dimes. Sometimes the best thing to do is just keep everything simple, especially when you play pickup soccer. Nobody wants to play with somebody who hogs the ball all the time, so I always try to get other people involved into the game. Except for this cheeky little turn where I took on 2 defenders, put the ball into the box, but unfortunately it did not end in a goal. We did, however, end up scoring our first goal of the game, courtesy of someone who I have no idea what their name was. I apologize. But I was liking the game so far. I was feeling good. But the other team did score their goal to tie the game. We did, however, regain the lead by this person who I also have no idea what their name is, score an absolute banger, before going on to score an even better banger, putting us well into the lead. Continuing with keeping everything simple, that is until somebody stomped the shit out of my ankle. And actually ended up even taking off my cleat. I don't believe they did it with bad intention, as nobody had been playing rough, nobody had been playing dirty. They might not have even noticed that they got me, but it did hurt, not gonna lie. Got the shit out of my ankle. I stepped off the field as I put my cleat back on. And when I finally made my way onto the field again, I would end up being the one to score the next goal for my team.
Oh my God, yeah!
Lovely assist from our winger. Overall, the competition was actually very good here. The team was actually very good, as evidenced by this very well-worked team goal. Questions of offside? None of that. Play on. And speaking of playing on, I tried to make a run in behind the defender. Missed my chance. Homie was lying to me because that was a horrible shot. Maybe not as bad as that one. But it did take us well into the game to actually get our first foul of the game, because like I said, everybody was actually very friendly. Despite playing at a very good level, everybody was genuinely just here to play the game, which is when the game is at its most enjoyable. We did end up bagging ourselves a couple more goals, taking advantage of the fact that I think the goalie forgot he was the goalie for a second. And we could have had even more goals if I didn't mess up a glorious opportunity by booting it over. I did, of course, go get the ball. Nobody's going to go get it for you. Don't be that guy that expects others to go get it for them. I did have another great opportunity to shoot, but you guys know me, the generous person I am, decided to set up our friend instead. Picked up the ball in some space, and I don't mean to brag, but I'm going to do it anyways. If you give me that much space on the field, I'm just going to go ahead and pick out another dime of a pass, which is exactly what I did right there. Once again, I was very pleasantly surprised. Being my first time here, I had never played with any of these people before. Everybody was very friendly, very welcoming. The competition was actually very good. I think the weakest area here was the goalkeeping department, but that is understandable because nobody here is a goalie. Everybody was just taking turns in goal, but they did do enough to keep out some of the shots. And coming near the end of the game, we wanted to take advantage of one last counterattack for our team. Unfortunately, we weren't able to make it count, and with the ball going out one last time, the game did come to an end. They actually play here with a permit, and they do have to strictly be off the field by a certain time. But overall, a very good game, a very pleasant experience, and it gave us a perfect opportunity to talk to one of the organizers.
Do you mind just telling us your name?
My name is Danny.
Nice to meet you, Danny.
Hey, brother. I'm an organizer for here at Pezzo Pickup Soccer. We're LA based, so, if you get the chance to play soccer, want to play a pickup game, we're pretty much all over the SFV, the SGV, also like in the South Bay as well. Make sure to download the app, Pezzo app. You don't have to have like some sort of knowledge. You could be a beginner. Any kinds of levels are more than welcome to come in.
What can you tell us about the vibe here? Like, how's the vibe?
It all depends on the area that you're in, you know what I mean? There's also 5v5 and there's also like 11-on-11. If you're looking for something more competitive, I recommend looking for like a field that's 11-on-11. But overall, it's pretty friendly, it's very welcoming. The good thing is that it's very competitive, but there's no sliding, so you could have that peace of mind that you could be like injury free.
What can you tell me about the competition, man?
The competition, so as you've seen today, Wilmingtons are always competitive. So if you want to test your footwork, your field of the play, you're more than welcome to check out Wilmington. It gets filled up pretty quick. We're here every Wednesdays at 8:15.
What did you think of my performance?
Pretty good, bro. Pretty good. You know what? I recognize it was your first time. I'm an organizer, so I got to be very welcoming to everybody, trying to have everybody have a chance to play. No, always, man. Especially to newcomers, the best thing, our priority is so you can have like a great experience, you know what I mean? With communities, people that play soccer or football or whatever you want to call it. And, again, it's very competitive. All types of levels are more than welcome to come in.
It was a pleasant experience. Like, it was my first time, but everyone was cool. Everyone was friendly. Like, nobody, like you said, like nobody was in here trying to hurt anybody.
Right.
A couple fouls, but, overall good intentions. So, good experience, man. Danny, thank you for your time.
Okay, brother. Anytime.
So, overall, a very positive experience. I got to play with some really good people. I got to meet some really cool people along the way as well. I had some really good competition, and I don't think I did too bad. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know you guys' thoughts in the comments below. Let me know what you guys thought of my performance. Let me know what you guys thought of the video overall. I'm trying to grow my channel. I'm trying to just keep getting better and better. I appreciate your guys' support. I have a lot of new content coming out. I have a lot of ideas coming out, not just soccer related content, but just original ideas coming your guys' way. So lots to look forward to. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys on the next video.